Hello! We're gonna be streaming some Wolverine on NES. I just felt in the mood to play NES. Haven't done it in a while. So I'm using an 8-bit Do controller. This is great. It pairs to the Switch, the PC, and I also could pair it to my NES because I have a little dongle thing to plug in, and so I'm trying to pair it right now. So I played this. This is my childhood copy of the cart, and I've played this many times, and might be a little rusty. It's been a few years, but I was able to beat this as a kid. So I actually really like this. And yes, it's an LJN game, but what's wrong with that? So this level, there's actually a warp. There's warps to skip levels, and I'm only aware of this one, of where it is. You just go here and... But that's way too easy. I don't want to be using warps. So I'm gonna try to play this without skipping anything. Okay, here we go. And I really love the music of this game. The music to this game is actually very similar to Silver Surfer, which was also an LJN game. I like that kind of synthetic electric guitar sound they do. I haven't played on a NES controller in quite a while, so it feels kind of strange. Even though this was my first, like the NES was my first system. It's just been a while. I'm just so used to like bulky controllers like the Xbox One and stuff like that. I like that controller, but this is just such a simplified controller. And then you could press, oh, see, my strength is really low, so I can't take out my claws. He has to eat burgers and beer to, uh-oh. No! Okay. Oh, good. Those checkpoints are really good. You see that? I started right where I left off. Okay, select. That is the, it's a one-up. I want that. This is a really short level. They start you off really easy. There's Sabretooth. I put a filter to add a little sharpening because I'm using the Retron 1, and I noticed that it looks a little blurry. So by adding a little sharpen filter in Streamlabs, it looks a lot better. I didn't mess with the colors. I could have boosted it. The colors look a little flat, but I think it looks okay. And also, look, how are you supposed to know to do this? You're supposed to duck and punch, and then that will make the platform appear. You're supposed to just know that, apparently, but I memorized that. And there's Psylocke. Yay! And she gives you the Havoc device. So when Wolverine's low in power and he can't use his claws, when you press select, Havoc will come out, and he pretty much just kills everything on screen as he's moving. I think there's a one-up over here. Yep. No. There we go. I think this game is pretty short, so. This one you have to be careful not to move too much, because there's traps everywhere. Oops. Should be a burger around here somewhere. There it goes. Just a burger floating in the air. There we go. It really is like riding a bicycle, because I pretty much memorized this whole game. Like, I haven't played in years, but yet I kind of just remember where everything is. Hey Nintendo, how you doing? I'm doing good. Oh, why did I do that? No. I forgot that was there. How am I gonna get past that now? Could go down the other way. Let me see what's over here. Yes, I'm retroing. Oh, okay, there's Havoc. There we go. Yeah, and I'm playing on real hardware. I'm not emulating. Oh, that's really funny. Alright, well, thank you for watching the stream again. Actually, I don't find that game that scary, actually. I mean, if I had just woken up and I saw that, I would be scared, yes. But, that game is not that bad. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a stream of the Wii one at some point. Because I actually have not played that one. Look, it's Jubilee. I wish there was a NES game where you just play as Jubilee. That would be pretty awesome. Yes, it is. A lot of people make fun of her, but she's like one of my favorites. I like her. Oh, well, thank you, Nintendo, for hosting. I appreciate it. Oh, no! Have you played X-Men Legends on GameCube? I'm gonna do a stream of that too at some point. You could actually play as Jubilee in that game. I feel like that's the only game that you could actually play as Jubilee. Yes, she is Chinese American. Also, is it... I think there's a Japanese X-Men also. Sunspot? Sunfire? Something like that. I don't know if you count. I think usually when I see someone host, it always says at least one. So I think that means you. I could be wrong about that. It does. Oh, okay. Yeah, so far, good. Usually my sleep schedule is off, where I just sleeping all day and up all night, but my sleep schedule is actually fixed. So, I went to bed last night pretty early, and I woke up early this morning. So, that's nice, I guess. Yeah, like, I'm naturally nocturnal, but I feel like I waste the whole day if I sleep all day, so... Oh, that's awesome. You know, I bought a bottle of that and I never used it. I think it was like 1 milligram or 5 milligrams or something. Yeah, that's good to know. I should use it at some point. Because there are definitely times where I don't sleep because I'm busy. My brain is too busy and just constantly thinking of stuff. And so yeah, maybe I should take that stuff when that happens. God, I remember this guy. Yeah, that stuff is natural, so it is better than taking a lot of other stuff. Also, drinking a chamomile tea helps also. Whoa, why did I do that? Oh, okay. I'm fine with iced tea. Ugh. I think they give you like 2 continues. Can I put a number 1 in this? Oh, you cannot. Okay. Yeah, I like iced tea. I'm not a hot tea drinker. I'm not even a cold coffee, hot coffee person. I prefer cold drinks. So I drink iced coffee, I drink iced tea. And if you fall on that green stuff, you're insta-death, so... No! Alright. No insta-death, please. Oh, that's good. Yeah, is cold drinks a New Englander thing? Yeah, even when it's really cold out, I will drink iced coffee. I have to be like super duper freezing cold to sometimes I do crave like a hot chocolate, but it's super cold out. Yeah, I usually do the Frappuccino, or I get in Dunkin' Donuts I'll get an iced coffee with vanilla. I like anything like vanilla flavored. Once I went to Dunkin' Donuts and they were out of vanilla flavoring, and I'm like, oh no, what do I pick? Because I don't think I've tried any of the other flavors. I always pick the same thing. I don't even know what a New York accent is, but yes, I'm in New York. A New York accent to me is like a Brooklyn accent or a Staten Island accent, and I don't have that. Ugh, I don't like Berserker mode because you can't control Wolverine. Oh, okay. That's interesting. But yeah, no, I'm not from Brooklyn. Oh god, I remember this level. Ugh. Oh, that's what tourists do. They go to Broadway shows. New Yorkers don't do that. New Yorkers don't go to Statue of Liberty. They don't do any of that stuff. I don't think I can make that jump. Ooh, I can't. Well, yeah, I mean, it's fine. If you're a tourist, you do tourist things. That's not a problem. That's not really a negative thing. I just was stating a fact that New Yorkers don't partake in those things. Like museums. Like, museums are great, but New Yorkers don't really take advantage of that stuff. But the tourists do. I feel like there's something over here. No. This is gonna be tricky. I have to go there, not fall off that moving platform, and then jump onto where that fire is. No, I completely failed. Well, I guess I'm a typical New Yorker. I only don't like tourists when they're in my way. Tourists have a tendency of standing in the middle of the sidewalk and either looking at a map or staring at a building, and that's when I get pissed off. So as long as they're not in my way, I'm fine with them, because I'm a typical New Yorker where I'm just always gotta go, and so if someone's slowing me down, it pisses me off. But other than that, I have no problem with the tourists. And I think most people feel the same way, because a lot of people say, oh, New Yorkers are actually really nice, you know, because we have a reputation of being mean. And it's like, no, it's not that we want to be assholes. It's just like you're in my way. So yeah, if you prevent people from getting where they need to go, that's where the assholeness comes out. Ooh, I really want that one up. Oh, freak. Maybe I can get it. No, I have to get it from above. Okay. No, I'm just gonna shove you out of the way. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so that's one thing about New Yorkers. We're just very impatient. We're just not. The thing is, the rest of the country, everything is much more mellow. Like everything is just like, especially in the South, and so I feel bad when they come here and they have to deal with us bossy New Yorkers staying out the way. No, I wouldn't really shove you out of the way. Give you a lot of burgers in this stage. I wonder if that is somebody's thing. Like, shove me out of the way, I love it. Yeah, but, well, if that person likes that kind of thing, they need to come to New York, so. Oh, these jumps, no. Those spikes are instant death. Yo! A lot of platforming. I'm really good at platformers, so luckily, like, I kind of breezed through that. That was impressive. Am I out of Havoc? Oh, freak. I could have used him right now. Oh! I almost fell. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get through this. This sucks. Oh, good. These checkpoints. The plot is basically like Sabretooth has put Wolverine in all these different traps, like trial by this, trial by that. So he's just kind of Wolverine's on a hunt to get Sabretooth, as he always is. And Sabretooth has kind of made all these different trap levels. So, it's not like you have to rescue anybody, because, yeah, different X-Men come up just to help you out. But the objective is just, you know, the constant feud of Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Which is kind of refreshing in a way. It's not like you have to rescue the princess or something. It's like literally it's just Wolverine wants to kick Sabretooth's ass. Like that's basically the plot. That's how it was in the comics and whatever. Is there anything on the left here? I'm curious. There's an enemy there, so I'll just keep going right. Yeah, pretty much. Dead end. Oh. Ooh, one up, I needed that. Oh, stop it, you're fine. Let's see if I make this jump. Yes. I'm doing that because I don't want to waste it. I just did waste it. So, let's see if I can get through this. I don't know if I have any continues left. If I don't, that sucks. Like, oh! Oh, good. I think that this is my last continue, which is good because I think after this is Sabretooth, so... Ugh. There's many jumps in this game like that, just like leap of faith kind of. Ugh. These platforms move. Okay. It's just so stupid. That's how you fight Wolverine. I mean, Magneto. You just go up to him and slash him a few times, and then that's it. It's a really like anticlimactic. There, that was it. That was such an epic battle with Magneto. Oh, here we go. This is the ending. And there's Psylocke and Jubilee and Havoc. Magneto's fortress has been destroyed. But one question remains unanswered. Yes, that's the thing that's really funny. Where is Sabretooth? Coming right at you, boy. Get out of here. This is between me and him. Now, I remember when I was a kid, I had no idea how to fight Sabretooth. Because as much as you hit him, he doesn't weaken. But what you have to do is knock him off a cliff. Ugh. But it is tricky. Yeah, Magneto could have just... To Magneto, Wolverine's just a puppet. He could just maneuver him because of the metal skeleton. But not in this game. In this game, he gets hit like once or twice and he's like, I'm out of here. No! No! Yeah. Oh, I didn't get to see the ending. That sucks. I could breeze through this game pretty quickly again. If I use the warps. Let me see. There we go. There's apparently another warp by the in the waterfall in the water level. Yeah, but I still appreciate the NES graphics. Oh, luckily there was a platform right there. I didn't know if there was. This is my unofficial speed run. Oh, what were you gonna watch on Hulu? Ah, okay. I think I heard that that Disney streaming service might be merging with Hulu or something. I think that's good because yeah, people are like, I don't want to have to buy another subscription service when I already have one, so that'll be a good deal. Yeah, you know, I'm not a huge Disney person either, but there are people that are just really into Disney, so. They are, yeah. There's people on YouTube that have whole channels dedicated to Disney, and that's all they talk about. And that's cool. I mean, great. Yeah, Disney has that gay day. I heard it's nice. I haven't gone. I've never been to Disneyland or Disney World. I wanted to as a kid, and then I just like, the desire went away for that. Oh, hey Kev, how you doing? Yeah. When I set up the titles, I put it under Wolverine. I guess I should have put it for retro. I wish you could have more than one tag. But, yeah, I know. Yeah, so, yeah, I know retro's a better tag. Just, I don't know, I like to be specific, but I guess you just have to say retro. Okay. Yeah, I did notice you. I have 3 people watching, so that's good. That's pretty good considering I didn't use the retro tag. You know, I got to the final battle with Sabretooth and I lost, so now I'm playing through the game again because I'm so pissed that I didn't see the ending. No, I love this game. Oh, Angry Video Game Nerd didn't like this game? See, the problem is, I love Angry Video Game Nerd, but he made it sound like every LJN game is horrible, and that's not true. I mean, there's shitty ones like Back to the Future, but then there's good ones like this one. So you can't just lump all LJN together. I mean, they did make some shitty games, but this game is good. Did I beat Typing of the Dead? No. I couldn't get past that boss in Chapter 6. I didn't understand. They didn't give you enough time to type out what was happening. They literally, they put a word, and then you're trying to type it, and then he hits you. What happens is, if you make a mistake while typing it, then he hits you. And so, I guess I was just making too many mistakes, or... I don't know, I really didn't like that boss. It made me not want to play anymore. Yeah, and yeah, Maximum Carnage is considered to be a really good, one of the best kind of Spider-Man games, and that was a LJN. The difficulty was on easy, but it seemed didn't seem easy to me. Maybe I could use Game Shark. I have the I have the Dreamcast Game Shark. Maybe I could just cheat. I have no problem with cheating. Like, I like playing a game just the way you're supposed to, and then if something... Like, for me, if I get stuck in a game and I don't want to keep replaying it over and over again, then, I don't know, I might as well cheat, because at least I get to see the rest of the game. Like, I really don't feel like, you know, fighting that boss again. I am using Restream. Yeah, I'm not an affiliate, so I don't give a crap. But yeah, from what I've heard, if you become an affiliate on Twitch, you can't simultaneously stream on YouTube. And I feel like you can't stream on YouTube at all or something. Like, they don't like that or something. I don't like the idea of that kind of restriction. I have followers on both, so... when it becomes more in balance, maybe I'll just choose one platform, but for right now, I don't feel that I should just stick to one. Yeah, basically. No, I'm streaming on both right now, and I'm not gonna get in trouble for that. YouTube doesn't seem to care. It's Twitch that causes problems. I think I'm at 47 followers or 45 followers. When I hit 50 followers, I think then I could get affiliated. I don't even know how to do that. I guess I would look into that. But again, if I can't also stream on YouTube, I don't know if I want that. So I'm in a conundrum. Yes, I did hear about that. But that pretty much just affects people that who stream and then also do edited content. I don't. I just stream. So, what happens is a lot of people that streamed and also have edited content, their edited content was being buried. And it was causing issues. So I don't think that will affect me so much. Yeah, streaming life. I recommend trying it. I have more followers on YouTube than I do on Twitch. But I notice it's the people that on Twitch that talk in the chat. So isn't that kind of weird? So yeah, so that's why I'm not picking one over the other. Yeah, you told me that, Kev. You should get back into that. I mean, like, if yeah, I understand that it's a lot of work for very little, I don't know what the word is, feedback or views, and you could at least do it every once in a while. You don't have to do it all the time. Just pick a subject that you're really passionate about. I told you should do at least a 2019, a best of 2019 at the end of the year. Well, that's great, Nintendog. I don't know how you did that because I don't get any followers on Twitch, really. What? How did that happen? Alright, thanks. I didn't know you had a Discord. Oh yeah, you gave me a Discord link when we first met, but it didn't work. Wait a minute, when we worked at the video game store, we could play each other's videos, but my account was always signed in. Why is that a problem to watch your own videos when you're signed in? That doesn't count as a view, does it? Because I've watched my own videos and it doesn't count as a view. Maybe they, I think they've changed that. Maybe at the time that was a thing, but I don't think that's a thing. I think they definitely changed the way they do things because... Oh, why did I do that? What I noticed is sometimes when I go into Creator Studio, I see that a video has been watched a lot higher, has a lot higher views than if you look at the page on YouTube. So they definitely authenticate the view before it goes live. I'm pretty sure they didn't do that before. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they changed things since then. But yeah, I don't recommend giving up on YouTube. At least just putting some edited stuff on there, because there are people that only watch YouTube and there are some people that only watch Twitch. Like, they're kind of stuck in their ways. And so you'll get people who would have never found you on Twitch if you go try some YouTube stuff. That's my issue with Twitch. I don't like how the videos expire after 2 weeks. At least on YouTube, I have a way of archiving my videos. I also don't like on Twitch, you can't like at least on YouTube, you could like somebody's video. There's no like system on Twitch. So there's just certain things, but what I do like about Twitch is you could look up something like retro and then you see like all these people playing retro games. So I don't know. So there's pros and cons with each platform. And then we got Mixer now. Now I'm like, do I need to sign up to Mixer? Because I have Restream, so I could just stream on 3 platforms at once. But do I want to? I don't know. Do I care? I don't know. $2 months to take the affiliate? I've been on YouTube way more than 2 months. But, oh, you mean once you hit the requirements, it takes 2 months? Yeah, I know. When I was just on Twitter. I mean, when I was just on Twitch, I would do that. I would download my stream, and then I would kind of like edit it and then maybe upload it to YouTube or just keep it. So I know that I don't like how it expires. I say somebody comes to my channel and they can't watch a video because it expired. Like, I don't know. But I understand for bandwidth purposes. I get it. Oh! I didn't know that. So that is an advantage to being an affiliate. Oops, I thought highlights, there was a limit on how long a highlight could be. You can't make a highlight that's like 2 hours long, can you? Yeah, I've done that too. There's a button that will just send it to YouTube, I know. But I kind of just wish they were all archived on Twitch. Because like I said, there are people that will just not go to YouTube. They just watch everything on Twitch. So I would like to have those videos there. I'm just sucking constantly. Wow, look at that. I should look up where these warps are. Because if I don't have to keep replaying all of this if I do the warps. I don't really use that the highlight thing. I think I did make a clip, and yeah, the clip's still on there. So yeah, clips don't expire. I don't feel like I do anything that's clip-worthy. The only thing that's clip-worthy was when I beat the underground level, the underwater level in Ninja Turtles, because people always say how difficult that is, and I'm like, it's not hard. So that I clipped. But in general, I don't really see anything that I... There's not many what the fuck moments, like, whoa, look at this, to clip. I don't... It's not like I have many people watching that would clip for me. Name something yeah, well, if you see something that I do that's clip-worthy, then you have full reign to clip. Like, if I ever get to Sabretooth and beat him, then you can clip that. Yeah, if you beat Cuphead, that is definitely clip-worthy. That's a big accomplishment if you do that. Did you get up to the casino yet? Because I actually really like the casino part of Cuphead. It's not easy, but it's doable once you figure it out. I kind of like the randomness of it. Where you're like rolling the dice. Oh, speaking of bad LJN games, don't make me play this. The green screen's fucking with it. But yeah, I do have X-Men on NES. Hey, I want those views! Everyone's gonna be watching me if I stream that. You know, I can actually beat that game, which maybe that's impressive to somebody. I do have to school you in Dark Souls. I think the reason why you don't like it is because you don't know how to play. There's a very specific way of playing it. I feel like you were impatient. Because you were impatient, you didn't get through it. And that's fine. A lot of people don't have the patience for Dark Souls. Because you're a noob. You are a noob who cannot get good. Okay, if you beat Cuphead, then I won't make fun of you anymore for not liking Dark Souls. I never got into the Mega Man Zero games. I played that collection on the DS a little bit, but it didn't resonate with me. There's a warp in one of these waterfalls. Ugh, I think I missed it. But where are you in Cuphead? You still have to beat that train, or you beat the train already? Okay. What do you think of the casino? Yeah, if you're able to time hitting the dice at just the right moment, yeah, you can get extra lives, and you can like skip parts, whatever. So it's up to, it kind of rewards you for being good at timing the dice roll and whatever. Oh. You know, I always wanted to play as Mugman, but when the game first came out on Xbox, you could not play as Mugman. And then when they released the game on Switch, they added that feature, and then they updated the Xbox version. So now both versions you could play as Mugman. Yeah, I mean, why wasn't it there from the beginning? It's annoying. But yeah, did you see they're making a Cuphead animated series on Netflix? That's gonna be fun. What do you mean, why caps? Oh. That's a very good question. I don't know. Oh. Well, they can't make Wolverine too powerful. Yeah, but he's not Superman. I mean... Well, the thing about Superman is when they made him, when they first started doing the comics, they were kind of like, wait a minute, he's so powerful, he has no weakness. That sucks and that's boring. And that's why they made up Kryptonite. And then that was always the thing. It's like Kryptonite this, Kryptonite that. And then it became like, that's why it's kind of lame. Is the only way you could put any kind of weakness with Superman is just to make it Kryptonite related. It kind of limits the storyline or whatever. Yeah, as long as Batman has a kryptonite knife, he could shank. It's funny. I remember in the comic books, Lex Luthor would have like kryptonite armor, kryptonite gun, kryptonite knife, kryptonite missile launcher. Like you just, where did he get all this stuff? He had I like Batman. The NES game is awesome. The Arkham games are awesome. So Batman got cool video games. It's Superman that hasn't gotten a good video game yet. There's rumors that Rocksteady is working on a Superman game. So if anyone can make a good Superman game, it's Rocksteady. Don't make me put on Superman 64 right now. Because I will. That would get all the people to come watch my stream if I play that game. You want Superman 64? Oh god. I'll put that in rotation for you. That game is really horrible. Yeah, Superman 64 is just a going through ring simulator. Ugh. I've beaten this game before, and I'm just playing horribly on stream for whatever reason. So I look bad, but I'm actually very good in this game, but I don't know. I've noticed sometimes people criticize people who stream or who do videos, and they say, "Oh, he sucks," or whatever. It's, I don't know, for some people, and I could speak to this. Sometimes you don't play your best while you're streaming, maybe because you're distracted by chat or you're distracted by the camera, the microphone, all that stuff, and so you don't play as your best, you know. So it's not that you suck. It's just it's a different. It's not as comfortable as just playing. Yeah, Kev, I'm sure you're a better gamer because sometimes you look like you really suck when you're. But I don't say it because I'm like, oh, it's because he's streaming. But you know, you have shown many times that you do suck, but I don't say anything. No, it happens to me too. When I streamed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I've done way better in that. And just for some reason, I didn't even get to the last area, and I usually can. And I ran out of continues, and I'm like, I was so pissed off, that's why I didn't even continue. I just kind of ended the stream. But, so yeah, I know what it's like. And, Are you thin-skinned, Kev? Come on, I wasn't insulting you to, you know, be an asshole. So if you weren't streaming and I was just like staring at your gameplay, or just if I was sitting right next to you just staring at the screen, it's like, get good, Kev, get good. That would make you nervous? Yeah, just like, yeah, I guess if anyone's watching. So. Yeah. Yes, performance anxiety, whether it's like, yeah, whether it's sports or just gaming or whatever. It's just like when people are watching, it's like, oh, I better not suck, I better get good. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, me too. I mean, like, a lot of times I had streamed and there's like nobody watching, there's nobody in chat. I'm like, oh, well, I don't need to be online right now. I could have just, what's the point of doing this? Where is the chat? But yeah, I also like the chat too. That's one of the reasons why I kind of got involved in streaming, because like this is stuff I would do offline anyway. So I might as well do it. You get the added benefit of interacting. Oh, I can't use this gun as a platform. I want to get those burgers. Oh, don't get me started about those esports crap. It's only a sport if you play Fortnite. Or, that other game that escapes me. Overwatch. So I don't... Imagine if somebody said, okay, you could only play basketball, or you could only play baseball. It's like, no, we have different sports. How come with competitive gaming, we only have like 2 or 3 games? There's literally thousands, millions of games. But yet, there's only like 1 or 2 you could be competitive with. And that's what bothers me, and that's what makes me think it's bullshit. Like, how come we don't have an NES Wolverine competition? I don't know. So I don't know. So that's why it's just too limited for me to give a shit about. That's why I don't care about esports. Yeah, I'm not into those kind of massive multiplayer Dota, World of Warcraft kind of stuff. Wow, that was the worst run I've had. So what I'm thinking of doing is ending the stream and then starting another stream and playing X-Men, because I want to torture you, Kev. So yeah, so I'm going to end the stream, but I'm going to start it back up in a few minutes. Alright? So, see you in a few.